Hype me up. Hype me up.
Yo, Larry, got this. He's got a big dick. And he felt it. Puts it in a P.O. box because he works at
YouTube. Okay,
Don't tell him that.
YouTube.
Nah.
Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sam and Larry, and we are here with the newest episode of Attack on Titan Season 4. What is going on, Sam? Are you as hype as this episode for me? I can't even speak. Like, are you just like as hype as I am for this shit? Like,
we waited so long for this new season to come out. Like, all of 2020 has just been like a complete downhill, and everything feels like maybe it's just been leading up to this, and still the wait from season 3 to season 4 felt a little bit less than this past week of just wanting to know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
that was a long way of getting to what I needed to say, but yeah.
But something to know is that we have both read the manga of the show, and
I've only read to a certain point.
Yeah, Sam has only read to a certain point, but if you look at the other videos on my channel of me reacting to the manga series, I've been reading all the way to the end of the show. So it's interesting, like, watching this, knowing what's gonna happen, and just being so excited for certain things. And they just did so good, like, on that first episode, like, with all the shit with Reiner and the Beast Titan and all, and there's even things that, you know, I don't remember everything that happened, so it's nice to get kind of re-surprised again of the things I forgot.
I do a really good job of like hearing spoilers or like anything like that, and then just forgetting it by the time that I actually watched the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I started reading the manga back junior year, and I got up to a certain point in like where this season is going to be, and then I just stopped. I was like, nah, I'm done. Like, I can't read anymore. I want to be surprised. So
it's
after a
definitely
point, I was very surprised.
Oh yeah, like, it's definitely gonna be so worth it for all these crazy things that is getting built up into the show, and I'm just so hyped to see the Marleyan side of things, and like seeing what is good with them, like why they believe what they believe, and like Falco and Gabby, you know, their relationship, like who's gonna be the armored Titan, and just learning more about Zeke. Like, seeing all that Zeke shit is crazy.
There's so much more to get to know about Zeke, and like, because dude, we've just seen him as like the Beast Titan with the suicide charge last season, and everything that he's been doing since season 2.
Yeah,
that guy's just been a monster. But this show also has a really good like story in a way that like people that you don't like sometimes, like, you come around to.
Yeah, like, Zeke has done a lot of bad stuff. Like, Zeke bodied an entire fleet of ships in the last episode. But you want to know?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to know what's crazy though? Like Levi bodied Zeke so easily, like in season 3. So it's like
Levi cut him apart. Like, it was just so quick.
Yeah, it was so quick.
Levi was also furious, but like, Levi could also do that at like a moment's notice at any time.
At any time. But yo, I think we're all good and ready to hop into this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you at the end of the reaction. So let's get into this, Sam. Let's see it.
Get it.
Yo, these guys look like Nazis, dude.
They just look evil and just privileged fucks.
So basically, Titans are getting inadequate now.
Yeah. They're just becoming a thing of the past.
Meanwhile, there's just a gigantic hole in the ceiling.
Why not? They're trying to go back?
He wants to go. Oh, man.
4 years. That's a lot of time.
Zeke's got 1 year left. And there's Colt right there behind him, who's about to inherit it.
That he just called them out right in front of him.
So pretty like dope like first start for the episode of just seeing the politics of Marley now, seeing all these like they literally look like Nazis, like it's a dictatorship, like there's fascist shit happening, like
But they also look like they're in the same kind of like maybe metaphorical wall that's crumbling down that like our main characters have been in since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And like they feel like all this like crushing like down upon them, and the Titans can't even do anything. But also like if they're gonna try to go back to take the founding Titan, like they've had 4 years to advance, and now they know that like there's other stuff out there.
Mm-hmm.
And they know where they drop people off.
Yeah, like 4 years is a long time, and we haven't even seen any of them. But we got a little teaser of what was definitely Jean at the end of the last episode when he's walking through the town. Yeah. So like they're here, like they're definitely here, and they're probably about some shit. But it's so crazy, like Marley has used the Titans for so long. But now the world, like technology is just catching to the point where like Titans just are not gonna be as effective as a fucking cannon or machine guns. Like if we brought Titans into today, I mean like we have tanks, we have fighter jets, like we'd be alright.
It's going from God over man to man over God.
Yeah.
And like I feel like it's the same thing with a lot of other animes where they're kind of in this like normal like city-ish world, but then they're like magic did exist, but it just got pushed to the bottom by like all this other shit like iPhones and Pinkberry and like all these other different places that have just kind of like put it away and like made it not as useful.
Yeah. So definitely like this is where the show needed to go after the last season. We need to see all this information. Zeke has 1 year left to live. Golly.
Yeah. 32 ships.
32. They sent 32 ships and none came back in 3 years. Oh God. Oh. Whoa. They got
Mikasa and
confirmed Ymir is dead. Oh my God, they're showing him walking up to Ymir, about to eat her. So you saw some of Ymir's memories. Oh God. I love her. Oh, I love Pieck. Oh, my queen. Oh my God, I love her. Damn, they're just fucking traumatized. They have PTSD. Like their arms and shit are just bitten off. Stop making me like these damn kids, dude.
Stop making me care about them,
dude.
Stop making me think of Bertolt as like a good guy.
You hear this relaxing ass music right now in the background too? Whoa. Annie Bertolt. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Reiner, you're not Reiner, you're not okay, bro. Someone's watching.
Who's that? They had pretty hair.
Colt, you gotta handle your liquor, my guy. Yo, they're fucking lit right now. They're so loud. Yeah! We're fucked up! Yup, Gabby destroyed the armored train by herself last episode.
Yeah.
Falco's really not okay with Gabby being the armored titan.
Yeah.
Yo.
That was some like Levi shit.
Reiner looks crazy right now. Bro, the indoctrination is crazy.
Yeah.
So they both don't want Gabby to inherit okay, hold on. Let's pause. Let's read this. These armbands are used to differentiate the Eldian devils from other races. Eldians of higher classes may have armbands with different colors. Armband color can also vary depending on if the Eldian is in the military or a regular civilian. It is mandatory for Eldians in Marley to wear their armband when they go outside. So basically, depending on who you are and what you do, you'll just get an armband with a certain color that classifies you.
Dude, this is all so like so fascist
It's
and
so it's so like it's so not it's like it's Nazis
this is
basically.
like this is like Stalin's Russia or like Nazis having to put armbands on just to like identify like who you are. And like as we saw in last season, like there's like the higher ups and then there's like the groups that are just treated like absolute dirt.
Yeah, yeah, dude, and it's crazy. Like Falco, like that scene with Reiner, like having that flashback of all the four new kids, and then him seeing like Galliard and Annie and Bertold, like he's on some shit. Like he is, like he's not mentally good right now. Like he's messed up right now mentally.
Yeah, he needs help mentally, like obviously, but he's doing it for this country that like we talked about like last time. Like he grew up there like from like a young age, and then like they were sent over and like they had a mission, and all these kids knew was like their allegiance and their loyalty to Marley.
Yeah.
And so like they went off to do what they were told was the correct thing. And he's kind of just like still harboring that. It's like trying to like tell like, people like yelling and being at like Trump rallies and everything these days to be like, all right, like, can you just like stop like being racist and like horrible and like care about other people?
But
and
it's never that simple.
Yeah, exactly. It's never that simple.
No.
Like that's how they were brought up.
It's never that simple. And we also saw we saw Ymir, like Galliard, the guy that Reiner was talking to, like he ate Ymir and took her Titan, and like he started to see Ymir's memories of Reiner, and Reiner, he was just like, you're trying, like, that's not who you are, like, what are you trying to act like, you know, like you're acting like my brother, and it's like, what? Like, it's like,
bro,
all this shit with Reiner coming out now into the anime, it's so amazing to see. Like,
I'm so excited to see like where they're gonna go with this. And dude, when he saw them as like Annie and everyone, that's not even like what I thought was like happening. I thought like a Titan was just like popping up again, or like a giant boulder was coming, because everything got so silent, and that's exactly what happens when it's just like gets silent in this show.
But now it's like it was with the Titans, like that feeling was always with like actual like Titans, like physical threats around you, because that's what it's always done. But the show has just evolved into like how Reiner's like dealing with this like psychological trauma and guilt of everything that he did, like, and like that's just something you never expect to see. Like when Reiner first gets revealed, you're not thinking of him as a war hero or a war veteran who, you know, has a heart. But like when that shit's like, it's just so good. It's just so good. It's so well written.
I don't even think like he sees himself as like a war hero. Like there's got to be a part of him that knows that he like connected with like that group in some way, and like he had like second thoughts. There's no way he couldn't.
There's no way, because oh man, we gotta keep watching. We gotta keep watching. We gotta keep watching. Let's keep going.
Dude, that's insane.
There's the midnight train right there, baby. Dang, Gabby is hyped to be back.
Yo, I still can't. I feel for these kids, and like they've all been like in like war, but like none of them have had to deal with like Titans eating their family.
Exactly. So Falco's kind of having doubts about Reiner right now.
Yeah, I get it.
Like, who would have thought that the Card Titan would be this like cute ass girl? Like, wow. All the soldiers, welcome home, soldiers. Welcome. We gotta
welcome. Yeah, welcome home.
Gotta welcome the troops back, man.
Yeah, welcome back. I'm kind of pissed that like Zeke is going to like his grandparents after he like sold out his own parents.
Facts.
Oh,
holy
adventures, man.
Holy God, you're such an asshole. You are such an asshole.
Yo, yeah, fuck that guy.
Jesus. Jesus. Oh my God. Oh, so Gabby and Reiner are related.
They're related. Wow.
All right, let's see. Let's see what Reiner got to say. Oh, interesting, Reiner. Interesting.
Oh, sure, Reiner.
Sure, Reiner. Obviously talking about Sasha. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. It was not even close to half.
This is like creepy. Like they're all kind of sussed out about him right now. Look at her.
Oh my God.
They hate the Eldians so much. Wow. That is. Yo.
Who was that?
Someone just jumped off. Someone just fucking killed themselves. Whoa. Yeah, Reiner was 12 when they sent him to go do that shit. That's insane. And the Warhammer Titan. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So the Tiber family's a pretty big deal. So they're like Eldian nobles. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh.
Yeah, people, they're eavesdropping on them.
Yeah. That's not something I would do to those Titans.
Reiner knows.
Yeah.
They have to know that Marley doesn't have their best interests at heart. Like, they have to know that.
They don't.
Am I going back to that island? Oh, come on, dude.
Oh, come on.
Ah. Oh. So it looks like, alright, dude, this is... Obviously, this is just a lot of setup and build up right now. But I'm loving this is it's so cool. It's so cool to see, like, Reiner kind of take over the role of main character now, you know? Like, the show was like, you know, Eren was kind of like the leading guy, but it's almost like
yeah.
They're like paralleling Eren kind of to Reiner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're just kind of like switching the narrative.
Yeah.
Like in a completely different way where it's not even this is just like what we were talking about. Like they're learning the history that their government wants them to learn, and then the other ones are kind of just learning the history of like what they know and like what's not being like hidden from them. It's like the same thing on like both sides, but I like Reiner just being the main character gives so much more depth to like the story.
Yeah.
And like, dude, he just does not seem happy in the slightest.
No, he seems miserable. And even at the end when Zeke was talking to all the warriors, he was like, in 1 year, we're going to control the island. Because Zeke only has 1 year left to live. And then Reiner's just like, do I have to go back to that place? Like, if Reiner goes back to the island, dude, what? Like dude, oh my God.
People are going to, they're going to kill him.
They're gonna fucking kill him.
Destroy him. Also, yeah, no, that's it. Like, yeah, and they're gonna either first of all notice him immediately in his like Titan form,
yeah,
and like Eren and Armin are gonna like come after him and take him down.
Mm-hmm.
Or like he's gonna go around in like his like normal form and like people are still gonna recognize him and they're gonna take him down.
Like it's on sight. It's on immediate sight, and like it's on sight. Like they're gonna get messed up. Like, but it's also like really cool to see like how how Reiner and Gabby are actually parts of they're part of a family together. They're cousins, and
Yeah.
you see them having dinner, and Reiner's just telling. They're like, Reiner, like, tell us a war story, you know? And Reiner's just talking to them about when Sasha was eating the potato in season 1, and he's talking about Aaron, and he's talking about how they were there too, and then he said, there were all kinds of people there.
Yo.
And then Gabby's like, what do you mean?
He was talking about that stuff like so like happily reminiscent.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't like he didn't talk about like actual bad things that they were doing. Like it seemed like he was just trying to kind of qualify it like in their heads and be like, oh, this was just like so like stupid. Like when you like potatoes, like potato, and I'm like that's not a good. He's like, oh, oh, okay, maybe all right. And dude, he just seems like so like disheartened and like
he's having
it's
trouble
almost sad
coping.
in a way. Yeah,
He's
having a lot of trouble coping.
You said it's almost sad in a way. What in what way?
It is like a little like sad, like in a way that like them as children were sent there to just like take down like this empire, and they were expected to do like most of their like growing up and formative years
like
in this other area, like learning their stuff, and like expected them to not get like any attachments to like exactly like that's not easy no matter like what you're doing, because like you're like they're gonna go in and they're gonna see like these are just normal people, and just based on blood.
Oh,
but
man.
Some people are also just like they don't see that.
Dude, I can't like. It's so like no sign of the scouts, no sign of Aaron or Levi or Hanji. Like this is really about the Warriors. Like they're making it like as you said, it's a narrative change. We are seeing like how the Warriors get treated when they come home. Like it's like seeing it's like seeing those soldiers like reuniting with their mothers and fathers and girlfriends and husbands like when they come home. Like that's literally what we just saw. Like that shit happens today. Like that's real. That's real life, kind of. Oh my god! And now we have to wait.
They're doing so many. They're doing so many cool parallels between like the first season, back in like Eldia, and then like what's happening here. And they're just like showing like the same things but in like different walks of life.
Exactly. That's the
thing.
When
they were all like coming back and seeing their families, and like compared to like season 1 when they were coming back like without like bringing a woman her son's arm.
Exactly. It's so like the thing with Attack on Titan is that you need to be patient with it. Like it's like it immediately hooks you and brings you in, but just trusting like the author of the series, like that everything that you're getting is gonna pay off in the end. And this season is like there's only been 2 episodes, but both of them have been fire, both for very different reasons though. Like this is just the setup is getting so interesting because we're already getting all the glimpses into Reiner's mind into where he's at. I'm still not too sure about that guy who jumped off the roof. I don't know like who that was.
Yo, not sure who that is in the slightest. Like, yeah, I'm trying to understand that one fully because they also just showed like a small bit of it.
Only a small bit of it. It was like a second, like 2 seconds.
Yeah, like show us a little more.
Oh,
why don't you?
But guys, I think.
But like, they know what's gonna happen.
Oh god, dude, I'm excited. I'm so excited for the next episode, The Door of Hope. It's definitely gonna. It's like we're definitely just getting more about Reiner, and I'm so about that. I'm so about Reiner.
Yep.
I'm so about just learning about who Reiner is, because Reiner was the only one to make it back from the island. They sent four of them, four of those kids: Bertold, Annie, Reiner, and Marcel.
Well, they kind of got like, yeah, but then they got like at least like Ymir's Titan back, but like
but
he
like,
lost all of his friends.
like that is fucking insane, and like it's so crazy that like Ymir, like Galliard, like the guy who ate Ymir, like his brother went with Reiner, and then his brother died saving Reiner.
Yeah.
So like a Galliard obviously is not gonna fuck with Reiner because he also saw Ymir's memories of Reiner, like being not being Reiner, like being someone else. So he's obviously not gonna fuck with Reiner. Like that's insane.
Yo, he is not like Reiner. There's gonna be like, I just feel like something like inside my soul is just being like, there's just like it can't all work out like that perfectly. Like I don't think that Reiner in the long run isn't gonna have like a change of heart in some way.
No, I don't think so either.
Like that's what I think.
No.
Like there's no way like by the end he doesn't somehow like sacrifice himself to like help Eren or like take down Marley. Like there's got to be something.
Reiner's pretty indoctrinated, dude, but he's also so just mentally messed up in the head. Like he's just such an interesting character because we see him and he's just so simple but like interesting, like this like courageous, like noble, like very like brave person in season 1, and then he's a fucking traitor, and now he's dealing with all the emotions and guilt of being that. And it's just something that is just so well developed that you just don't expect at all from the first season of this show, which makes it so good in my opinion, man.
Makes it amazing.
I'm excited for next week, and shout out to my guy Sam for doing these reactions with me. It's always a pleasure to have. And also don't forget to like and subscribe as well. We are so close to 220 subscribers. I know we can do that. Thank you guys so much for watching the old video of the latest chapter. We got over 200 views on that and like 10 likes. So if we can get that up to maybe 15 likes, that would be a great goal for this episode. And hopefully we can get Avery in for the next one if plans work out. Things are a little crazy with just jobs and coronavirus. So alright guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video, and always remember to please be safe.